Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is Zach with Zach Attack Cards, and we are bringing you another exciting mystery opening. This is round 2, if you've been following along, of our little kind of a mystery box, case, cube, tin, whatever comparison that you want to call it, just to see if any of this stuff's actually worth your money. If you missed the last video, we opened 2 of these guys. They've been floating around at your local Walmarts. You get a couple of optic packs, you get a select pack, and you get a mosaic pack. We didn't pull anything particularly incredible. I mean, the Gibbs Premier die cut's kind of nice, and then McCaffrey Stars Parallel out of optic. Other than that, really, I think there was maybe half a dozen other rookies, tops. And then nothing numbered, no autos, really no other big name type stuff. But let's see what's in these guys, because they sell for the same price at your local Walmarts, $30. And both of these are made by the MJ Holdings company, as you can tell by the bottom there. Each cube contains 30 assorted cards, which they usually just kind of jam in there, $7 packs, and 1 factory sealed pack. So hopefully something interesting. You have the Donruss 5-card pack. I think those are your dollar packs. And the Prestige 10-card pack, which I think is going to be your regular sealed pack. And, of course, they tease you with a Patrick Mahomes rated rookie and a Jalen Hurts Prism card. I mean, they could have at least chosen one of his rookies. But I guess being that they played in the Super Bowl, that's our choices. And they don't really change. This has Prestige, this has Donruss. So let's see what we can get without further ado, and I'll let you know at the end of this one if this one's worth it, if the other one's worth it, or if neither of them are worth it and I threw away some money so you don't have to. So like I said, $30 a piece. You're definitely going to get significantly more cards than you got in the tin, but significantly more doesn't mean more quality. So let's see. So it opens kind of like this. It's one of those old card cubes I remember from back in the day. Never really used them for anything, but I did have them. You can open this one the same way, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's just start with this one. Who knows? Maybe there is a little bit of a difference. And so there's a bunch of junk in there. Definitely seeing some score. We're seeing some, looks like maybe some Sage. We got some Donruss stuff. But all right, let's check it out. Let's check out the packs first. There's our Donruss score. And yes, Pro Picks, which not even sure if that is Sage. These are from 22. Who are these made by? Pro Picks, I guess, is the company. All right. And then we have 3 packs on this side. Prestige from 24, which again I think is the regular pack. Another score pack, and another Donruss pack, this time from 22. So 21 and 22 Donruss. Are you able to get downtowns out of these? I think both of these years were before they started doing explosive. Not really seeing anything in here. Rated rookies. Base proof yellow. Rated rookie press proof. Yeah, I don't know that you're able to get anything in there about this guy. I mean, I guess you can get an auto. There's really not a lot in these. So they could be junk. Score is probably not that great, and Pro Picks is, I'm almost sure, not going to be great. But why don't we start with these, see if there's anything interesting in here. We have Shedeur Sanders, top Bowman now. Quarterback closes out double-digit OT win in style. And we have some Donruss, Hawkinson. Got Tony, Hughes. Probably just some bulk that they stuck back in here. Herbert, Goddard. All veterans. Rogers, and a little bit of optic too, I guess. Jair Alexander, Joe Mixon, and Prism Refractor, whatever you want to call it. It's not bad. Adam Thielen, Tyrann Mathieu, Andre Johnson, TJ Watt, Cooper Kupp, Darian Williams, so we get our first rookie. Taysom Hill, Tyler Lockett. So almost like they just took all the junk they didn't want from a couple of blasters, tossed in a rookie, and that was that. So I'd say basically nothing to even really discuss there. Start with these pro picks. I have no idea what these even look like or who's actually signed to the company. 5 cards and 1 hollow star per pack. Features top quarterbacks, Malik Willis and Kenny Pickett. Whew. I didn't age all that well. Just got them both open. It's like the exact same cards. Got Cam Rising. Sky Moore. I guess before... What year are these? Oh, right, 22. So, yeah, before they got drafted. Trayvon Walker, Sam Howell, Carson Strong. Some names for you. Another Cam Rising to start this pack. Christian Watson on a green, I guess means nothing. Kyle Hamilton, excellent player. Strong, and pretty much the same cards. So, my hollows are the same player, Cam Rising. So... Score. This is one of my favorites. Well, a lot of people dislike it, but I got a soft spot for things that remind me of my childhood, and Score is definitely something that I picked up pretty often when I was younger. Just hate how difficult it is to build the set nowadays. I bought, especially 22, I bought a whole bunch of, and still like 100 cards short, so kind of abandoned making that set. TJ Watt. We got a Roger McCreary rookie. Kevin Byard. Joe Mixon. We have some oranges, I guess. Orange parallels. Hassan Haskins. Must be what come in the dollar packs. Amy Harris got a Breece Hall rookie. All right. Asante Samuel Jr. Celebration. CJ Verdell. Chase Claypool. Fidarian Mathis. Hilaire. Celebration. And Treylon Burks. Nothing too great. Let's go with Prestige. Save the 2 Donruss. As who knows, even though there's not a chance of anything fun like downtown or whatever, could still be more fun than Prestige. We have Kamara, Christian Barmore, Von Bell, James Conner, Vontae Adams, Harrison Butker. We have our rookies. We have Leonard Taylor III. We have Terrion Arnold. It's not a bad one. Luke Kuechly, who is our hollow parallel, something like that. Youth Movement, Brock Purdy. And Donruss. Let's start in order here. Maybe we'll go 22 to 21. I don't know that I've really opened any 21. 22 I definitely did. So, Jalen Ramsey. Jonnu Smith. Our press proof is Tyreek Hill. Grady Jarrett. And Kyron Williams on the rated rookie. Last pack from 2021 Donruss. Probably the oldest thing in here. Max Crosby. T. Higgins. Jonathan Taylor flipped. Oh, no, couple things flipped. Peyton Manning press proof. Jonathan Taylor, not sure why that was flipped. Doesn't seem to indicate anything. Boogie Basham is our rookie and a kid reporter that's well out of date. So really not a great start. Not a great start at all for these. $30 cube probably produced, oh, man. If I had to put a guess on the value, I'd say maybe $5 tops. So that's some rough stuff. But let's go to the second one. Maybe there's something a little different in here, something a little better. I highly doubt it. These tend to be very formulaic and seem to be exactly the same. So we have Donruss from 21. Let's put this over here. Donruss from 21. Score 22, 2 packs. We have our Pro Picks yet again, 2 packs. And then on this side we have another Score, another Donruss, and a Prestige. So the exact same setup of packs that we got in the last one. Let's see if there's any thing to the singles. Maybe there's some sort of what you call it that we can match up, like how they work. We did get a Patrick Mahomes. It is a 2019, so it is not a rookie, but an Aspire football. Not familiar with that one. Zach Wilson, all rookie team. Wild card in here. All right, Illumination. These are shiny. Sheesh. And some duplicates. Another duplicate. JC Horn. I don't know, man. And then just some Score, I guess. A couple years of Score. Keenum, Ansa, Fournette. This is really all going to depend on the packs at this point. We got a Will Fuller. Year Score of these. 2019 Score. Maurice Hurst. Derrick Henry. Harris. Ebron. Last time, remember, we got one rookie. And this time, unless I missed it, or maybe one of the cheaper brand ones was a quote-unquote rookie, we did not get any this time. So, okay, into the packs, I guess we go. Let's start with these Pro Picks ones, since I don't expect anything. If it's 2 more Camerizing now, jeez, might have to lose my mind. Which at least that looks to be different. I've seen these before in, like when you go to a drugstore, like CVS or whatever. This is definitely the kind of packs I've seen in some of their mystery junk. John Mechie, name you don't hear too often. George Pickens, new Cowboy. Aiden Hutchinson, the Beast. Gordon, Tyler Algier, Bailey Zappi, and Mechie again. Derek Stingley, that's a nice one. John Dotson, and some duplicates to finish it off. So very similar to the previous 2 packs that we got of that. Let's move to Prestige. Okay. We have JSN, we have Sean Alexander, Chuba, David Montgomery. We have Quiddy Pay. We have Anthony Richardson. And our rookies, well, at least we got Drake May. I'll take that. It's a very nice one. Drake May in his UNC colors there. And Jonah Ellis. Braden Fisk. Ah, rookie. There we go. And a For the Record. 20 catches in a game. T.O. Move to Score. I mean, obviously, you guys can let me know in the comments if these are things that you buy, or if you just pass them on by. And if you pass them on by, I gotta say, at the moment, you're much better off. So I don't know what that corral. There's been absolutely nothing in here, and to put Donruss packs that don't have the ability to hit downtowns or anything, then that just sucks even more of the fun out of it. Gronk, Harrison Smith, Cole Beasley, Last pack of score. Move on to the 2 Donruss and render a final verdict here. Jerome Ford, Eli Mitchell, first ballot, and Ronnie Rivers. 22 Donruss. Dan Fouts kicking it off. And Van Jefferson, Akeem Hicks, Zach Wilson, and Chris Olave. That's not a bad rated rookie. Although I don't think he had the best season last year. Patrick Queen, Scary Terry McLaurin. What is this? Jonathan Taylor turned upside down again? Savage. Yep. Taylor again. Ben Skowronek. And a very outdated Kid Reporter. So stay away from these. These are these are junk, man. There's zero redeeming quality here. I mean, if you're able to get a numbered card out of here, I mean, it's definitely possible. Prestige in particular, right? I think guarantees 1 numbered card per blaster, so there's always a chance you could hit that. Score, their numbered stuff isn't super hard to hit, so you could have the chance of hitting one of those, assuming you can get them out of the dollar packs, of course. But I mean, other than that, yeah, the 30 cards are mostly junk that probably wouldn't even go in like a 10-cent box. So very, very hard to recommend either one of these products, and even pick a winner. But I guess I'll pick the tins just because these were at least somewhat nice, and both of them could probably sell for more than everything we got out of the cubes. So, and that's not saying a whole lot, but tin's the way to go, and you get yourself a nice little collector's tin. So that's ultimately the winner. Power cubes suck. Stay away from those. Not to be too overly negative, but it's the truth. Buy yourself a blaster of just about anything else if it's on the shelf. Avoid the pull of a nice mystery box, because it is not. But with that said, we're gonna head down below. You could click the subscribe button there. Click the like button if you enjoy content just like this. And I mean, I guess I'll spend some more money just to prove things are junk if it's something you guys like to watch. It's definitely not something I enjoy for my personal kind of using my use of my finances and stuff like that. But if you head down below and you click the subscribe, obviously you can join us for our Monday and Friday weekly videos. Have a lot of fun with openings just like this. We also have card show pickups and the like. There's plenty of playlists and stuff to check out on the channel. But one last thing I want to say is just thank you guys. Thank you guys very much. I truly, truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.